downed a whole bottle. Then we took a few tabs. Or something like that. And then we went out into your hallway. Snatched that shit up. Fucked that shit up.
That's how it was when I went down to Nicaragua. Like, I was there for a couple months this year. And honestly, it's like going back in time. There's a community. Like, the kids are outside and there's no parents around. If there is, that one parent is watching all the kids. It sounds like the same thing in India, right? And
yeah.
It's wild.
And that parent's not even fucking paying too much attention either.
No. And they all turn out fine, right? It's funny because people down there have nothing, but they seem way happier.
Same in India, man. Yeah. Well, India is a little bit different because you have like ultra rich and they look miserable as fuck, and the middle class look miserable. But you look at the fucking like basically homeless people in India, they've all got smiles, they're all happy, they seem so content. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. It makes you think, like, going to work all day, are you working to live or living to work? It's insane.
Yeah, it's soul crushing. I see the guys at work and I'm just like, how do you do this for like 20 years? Like, there's no way I could do it. I'll be lucky to fucking pull off 6 months.
Yeah, 5.5 to go. You can do it, man.
So how was
Nick? Don't get those golden cuffs, man, because that
no,
not
enticing. Yeah, the money is enticing, and I fucking just booked a trip to Vietnam as well, which fucking added another week or so to the to the fucking job.
Sure. Maybe a couple weeks, a week gone and the week paying for. How are you even going to get the time off for your new job to go? Are they going to give that to you?
I think they're pretty lax there because the other dudes that have only started like a week before me, they've been taking fucking time off to go to other job interviews because they're like complaining about money and how hard the work is and that. And no one wants to do this job, so it's pretty like free. Like, it's real dog fucking work. Yeah. So
the ball's in your court. You get to call the shots.
It pretty much is. Like, they're just happy you turn up.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure cunts just stop turning up. And if you just turn up, they're just happy to see you.
Well,
and they pay you.
Like you got it made there anyway. You were saying you're even thinking about moving, like leaving the country. Are you still thinking about maybe Canada or no?
Yeah, definitely. If Trudeau gets out, this new guy, what's his name? The leader of the opposition?
Oh, of the Conservative Party, Pierre Poilievre, I think.
He sounds all right.
Yeah, anyone's all right compared to Trudeau, but he sounds pretty good.
Has he got a dodgy history or something, though?
No, I like him. I hear differing opinions for sure, but everything I've heard from him has been pretty good.
Well, a guy I listened to, one of the main guys I listened to, like one of the most respected, trusted guy in the Bitcoin community, Jeff Booth, who's a Canadian guy, he reckons this guy understands Bitcoin and is all in on Bitcoin. He just needs to see he reckons this guy's like a real intelligent, smart, straight shooter, good guy. And I've listened to a few of his things and he does sound pretty good. I mean, like, you're not competing against much, are you? Trudeau.
No, well, definitely not. He's got my vote for sure. And I mean, you have to come to Canada. You're a superstar here.
I fucking love it.
We're writing in stories and listening to you. Half the people who come up are Canadian. I don't know.
Half my Patreon's Canadian.
Yeah, we're funding you. You gotta come here.
Yeah, no, I would. I've been. So that's a little sneak peek of this week's Degenny Diaries. If you would like to hear the rest of the episode, you can subscribe to my Patreon. All the episodes of the Degenny Diaries and any bonus content will be found on the Patreon. You can find the link to the Patreon in the description of this podcast, or just head to boylecomedy.com and the link is on my website. It's extremely important to me that I never have to advertise on this podcast. I don't want to have to shill a fucking product to earn a living. So the subscribers of the Patreon are the lifeblood of the podcast. You make it all worthwhile. So if you enjoy the podcast, if you get anything out of it, then subscribe to the podcast. It's a pint a month. Become a true Degenny. Support Le Boyal. Your support is unbelievably meaningful to me. So I'll see you over there, and I'll see you the fuck later.